And we are live right now. We're on.
Are we? Wow.
Go ahead and take care of your Band-Aid. And,
yeah.
For some reason, I'm not allowed to do my 30-second timer anymore.
Interesting.
It's very interesting. Let me turn this music down a little bit.
Well, there's still that studio instability issue at the top.
What stability?
Well, when I open StreamYard, there's a blue banner across the top that says Studio Instability Issues. And I wonder if maybe that's part of it.
It just says an upgrade for mine, and it wants me to upgrade in the worst way.
Oh, the paid version. Sure, of course it does. Yeah.
Oh, intro video. What is this?
This says temporary workaround. We suggest turning off those features while we work on a fix. They're having a bug. Hey, everybody, welcome in.
Yes, it must be.
Mel, you are
that must
first.
be the reason why, because it's been doing that for a couple days now. So
yeah, Mel beat you, Sam.
Sam here? Is he first?
Yeah. No, Mel's first.
Oh, Mel's first.
At least in YouTube, Mel's first. Go Mel.
Well, congrats. Oh, look at Sam came and he's trying to claim first, but guess what?
Yeah.
Hi, Christine. Hello, everybody.
Hi,
my man Branton's here. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I liked Christine's tour of that it was a, I don't know, pet store, fish shop, whatever. That was fun.
Oh, you know what? I haven't seen that yet. My God.
Yeah, I don't know. When did you post it, Christine? Yesterday? I know it was sitting there for a while before I got to it.
I know she went and got some fish from the pet store, but I didn't get the...
She got some, it looked like false Julie Corey's, and I'm not sure what else.
I know she got some angelfish.
Some what?
Some angelfish.
Oh, cool. I got some false Julies, and they spawned for me, and I didn't even know it. I moved guppy grass or probably hornwort, doesn't matter, from the tank that they were in into another tank, and a couple months later, I see these, and there was a lot of places to hide. I see this little tiny false Julie Corey. How the hell did that get in there? And then when I finally took the tank apart, there were 4. So there must have been eggs that were stuck on the plants that I moved from tank to tank.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, what a great surprise.
Absolutely.
You sure they look like false ones to me, Christine? They look like the Trilineatus with the 3 lines. But anyway, they're still very cool. They're pretty fish.
Trilineatus are really nice. I'm seeing here 2 days ago, Julie Corey's, not false.
That's what she says, yeah.
Ah, very nice. And she also got a did you get a glow angels?
Yeah.
You got a glow angel too.
Oh, really? Yeah. And the reason I said that, I had read once upon a time that the true Julies are very rare.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just going by what Google said,
Hey, there's Whip. Hey, Whip.
Hey,
Let's get tanked. Hey, would you like to join us, Whip? You're more than welcome to. I've been trying to get him on this live stream for a decade now.
That long?
Well, maybe not quite that. Maybe it's a little bit of an exaggeration, but it seems like a decade.
That's funny.
All my shipments today have come in alive and healthy. That doesn't surprise me, Brant. You can do a great job.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've got one coming in today from Jason, my lyre tail mollies that I got from Jason at the auction are heading. Whip's driving.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
My stuff's coming next week from Jason.
Oh, cool. All right, yeah.
I also opted out of the 4-inch Bite-Sure. Yeah. Because I just told him to go ahead and keep the $5. I mean, he's done so much for me anyway. It's kind of like he needs to have a little something too.
Sure.
These tanks, I only have a certain amount of tanks in here, and I really need to get them optimized because I'm getting close. I've been getting a lot of the fish out that I want to get out.
Right.
And it's getting closer to the point where I can actually start in earnest doing some really good projects.
That's cool. I think Bicher, Bircher, whatever, Bircher, should probably have like a 75-gallon minimum. Some elbow room.
Yeah. Well, the Senegal, he says, only gets to 8 to 10 inches. So it's not.
No, it's not. But still, it's a good sized fish. And
yeah.
I
got 475s, but like I said, I don't want to take up a whole 75-gallon tank.
No, it would have to go in with other, suitable fish. Yeah. Hello, Stream Elements.
Oh, good. There he is.
You heard me when I said whips driving. Yeah. And Bratton says your Borellis will be next week.
Oh, nice. And am I getting chopstick snails too? I wasn't sure about that. I hope I do. We were talking about that. Some of the chopstick snails also, if you can spare a couple of them.
Oh, now, cool, yeah. Those are really pretty, yeah.
They are. Do they breed by themselves, or do you have to have a male and a female to get them? Because I know some snails will just reproduce on their own.
Branton's saying something about a yes, sir, and I'm guessing you're getting some chopstick snails.
Ooh,
so nice. We're waiting for the answer.
Awesome.
Hey, Rachel.
Hello, Boots is
male and female, Jeff.
Oh, male and female. Okay.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's apart, huh? Yeah. Say it again.
It must be hard to tell those apart, I would imagine.
Yeah, maybe not. If you know what to look for, it's kind of like, I forgot what those other snails that came up one of the streams we were talking about.
Mystery.
But if you know what, mystery snails, all right. And if you know what to look for, you can sex them.
Yep. I know the male's got
yeah. He lifts their little leg up,
The male has a dagger, and somehow the dagger makes it into the sheath.
Yeah. Into the sheath.
Hello.
Yeah.
And Whip is saying, blanket hellos to everybody. Good to see you too.
Yeah.
It's really great to see you, Whip. So, a little bit of announcement. We have tonight. I don't know if you knew this or not, Ron, but George got a whole big shipment of fish today.
No, I did not.
Oh, and absolutely. I mean,
I am out of touch, out of the circuit.
He got so many fish today. I mean, I bet he paid. I don't like talking about money, but he probably spent more on fish today.
Yeah.
When he had come in than I have probably in my whole hobby. I mean, we're talking, what is it? $1,000. I mean, that's a lot of fish.
Yeah. Does he sell also, or what?
He's in the process of ramping up he's got hundreds of discus fry right now, really high quality, and he wants to start selling them. He wants to eventually have a facility,
right,
where he breeds hundreds and thousands of discus and sells them.
Wow, yeah.
There's Richard. Hello, Richard. Welcome in.
It's going to have to be a good one. I'm sure it will be, but there's a lot of competition just in that niche with discus.
Yeah,
there's a lot of. It seems like a lot of all discus breeders all the time. So.
Yeah, and they're not
George is good at what he does. So.
He is very good. I mean, he's basically what I bet he's probably got enough species under his belt to be considered a master breeder.
Yeah.
Just undocumented is all.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I think also we have, like I said, we have Richard here. I bet he is too as well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, so we're having tonight. He's going to come in and show a little more of the new fish that he got. He did an unboxing today, and it was like 100 degrees in his garage.
Who's this?
So he was getting awful hot. But it was a fun.
Who's this?
It was really nice, and you can watch the replay of it. It wasn't not even quite an hour, I don't think.
Who, Jeff?
But yeah.
Who are you talking about, Jeff?
George, Aquaballs.
Oh, all right.
He got a bunch of new discus, and
oh, all right. Yeah.
Hi, JJ. Hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. And
JJ's Adventures. Howdy.
I've never been in a breeder program before. I haven't either, but that's what I'm saying. He's undocumented. He's not a documented.
Yeah.
But he's got so many species that he's bred, and really tough stuff too, like the macrostoma bettas, and All kinds of different stuff.
Yeah, Whip's an accidental breeder.
You know what? He has the kind of accidents that I need, though.
Yeah, I'm even less than that.
Those little Coca-Cola cats.
Yeah, I saw those. Yeah.
Hello, Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany.
Hey, it arrived, Tiffany. All good. So your stuff's coming out next week.
Very, very cool.
Came in, so you'll be getting your fish plus that pink convict female if I can fit her all in the box. I'll find some way to get them all to you. But yeah, it's cool. So how has your week been so far, Ron? Anything?
What is today?
It's Wednesday.
Hi, Don. Flat and uneventful so far, which is good. Just busy running in circles, doing all the other stuff that I do.
Mm-hmm. You've been busy with eBay, I know that.
Oh yeah, really? Yeah, had a great weekend. I wanted to get out and do some stuff in the fish room, and I didn't. So I've got to get out there and do water changes, and because the water evaporates so damn quick out there, in the garage, and my tub, and I don't know where I got the idea. Oh yeah, I was watching a video from Jeff Kane about the pond he's got out back, and the one tub pond, whatever, it's like a little kid's swimming pool thing.
Yeah.
He's got 3 bulkheads, and I'm thinking, I've got 1 on this thing. So when I do a water change, I can only fill it so fast because otherwise it'll go up past that and over. And I don't want that. So I'm going to put 2 more in. And that's what gave me the idea watching this video. So I went out and bought 2 more. The water's down low enough. I mean, I could just bucket it out, but water's down low enough. I've got some of that really thin, it's like a really thin foam wrapping that they use, for wrapping, insulating, shipping stuff. So I've got a long strip of that. I'm just going to duct tape it right below where I got a drill, and it'll float on the water. It'll catch all the plastic bits so the fish don't eat all the plastic bits. And then I'll put the bulkheads in, and I'll have 3 bulkheads, and I should be able to run the water a little bit faster to do that way, get a little faster of a water change. And it's about getting more circulation, not so much about the time involved. It's just more about getting more circulation,
more volume. Yeah, that's what you need. Is it just increases it makes it quicker for you, so you have more time for other stuff.
Right. I just set the hose in it and walk away. On the tub outside, but it's just a matter of getting the volume throttled right so it doesn't overflow, because the fish will go with it. So it's just getting it up to that overflow that I've got built in that screen.
Right.
And so I figured 3 of those screens should allow a little bit faster of a flow. And it's more about getting crap off the bottom. Hi, Shirley. Getting crap off the bottom to flow out. That's kind of the plan. That's all. So we'll see. It should work. So if not, I just spent a bunch more money for nothing. Those plastic bulkheads are freaking expensive.
Oh yeah. I got a feeling though you're gonna love the way it works for you.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, those bulkheads are $18.05 a piece for the 3/4 inch black plastic bulkheads.
We have Mark Pyle in the house. Hey, Mark.
Hey, what's up, Mark? Howdy.
Welcome in.
Mark, you're in Texas, aren't you?
I'm sorry?
Is Mark in Texas?
Yes, he's in Texas, yep.
Are you in a drier part of Texas, I hope, Mark?
Oh, that's right. They've had some terrible. I seen that video that Scotty had out.
Yeah.
Are you in the flood area, Mark?
It's in the hill country somewhere.
Oh.
So sad.
Hopefully you're in a safe area.
I hope that for everybody.
Yep, yeah. I know they've had some fatalities.
Yeah, over 100 now.
Lots of damage.
Yeah.
So prayers out to everybody in Texas.
Yeah, really.
Everybody, hopefully they get some relief, get some help.
Yeah, really.
He's almost 30 miles southwest of Fort Worth.
Fort Worth, yeah.
There with the threatening heavy rains. But
yeah, I think Scotty's kind of in that area too, general area. But it seems like I forgot he told me once or whatever where he lives, and he's south of Dallas, Fort Worth area. Probably half an hour, 40 minutes, maybe an hour. I don't know. We got the kids, Kathy's daughter and the grandkids live in Rowlett, Texas. I guess it's, I don't know, half an hour northeast of Dallas, something like that.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I may seem preoccupied, but George is messaging me here for a sec. I'm sorry.
All right, well, say hi to George.
Oh, no problem, George. If you want to come in and in the chat and visit. One of his fish has a sunken eye. His new one.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So.
Who's got the one-eyed fish? Was that Cheryl? Somebody's got a. Hey, George. Somebody's got a one-eyed fish. I can't remember who it is. And they get along fine.
I'm going to drop his link there so you can go check out the unboxing that he did. Really.
Around the house. Oh my God.
I'm going to go ahead and pop this in here right now. There we go. And he did that this morning.
Hey, Vin TV. Melvin.
He's here. Melvin's here.
Yep.
You know what that means? Smash the like button. You got to smash the like button because Melvin's here.
Right. I did. I was the first one. I hit that like button first. I don't know how many there are. If I hit the refresh, I'll find out how many there are, but then my stream gets unsynced.
I just clicked that. I got number 13.
Yeah.
That's my lucky number, I guess.
Oh, you're the last one up then, 13. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hit that like button. There's 20 watching. There should be at least 20 likes. What was that movie, Bob Roberts? Do you remember that? Vote early, vote often.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, we have goldfish whose eyes are slowly recessing. Oh, no, Tiffany.
Interesting.
Cecil, hey.
I wonder what causes that. Hi, Cecil.
We can start now that Cecil's here. Nice.
Yes. We were waiting for you. We hadn't really talked about anything important. It was just waiting for Cecil.
That's right. And just for Melvin, I got to do this for him because he gets a kick out of it. My name's Jeff. He loves that.
I don't know.
Melvin. Just for you, Melvin. See how special you are.
A one-eyed black.
21 jumpers.
Yeah.
That's Melvin, Tiffany, Vin. That's
Melvin. I have no idea what all that means.
Oh, I've got one-eyed black. Calvis. Calvis, yeah.
Not a clue.
Nope. I know that.
A Calvis. There it is. Okay, I see him
one of George's
down.
discus that he has got a sunken eye.
So, can you do salt treatments with goldfish? Are they tolerant of that? Who was it? Goldfish living almost in pure salt water. Was that Richard? Richard?
I'm not sure.
Was that you that when you were giving us that tank tour in the last couple of weeks? Was that you with the yeah, that's your favorite, Melvin. You're all right, bud. Hey TK, howdy.
Hey TK.
So yeah, was that you showing a tank with like goldfish that are almost in pure salt water?
Tiffany has the one-eyed fish. It's the one of the polar parrots he's got. Or it says a female convict.
Well, you know, he's been on one of our streams before. Nico Fish. Ring a bell?
Nico Fish?
Nico, Neekko.
Nico, yes.
Yeah. He's up in the Seattle area, I think. Seattle, Washington. He did a kind of a short video a couple weeks ago, maybe now, about betta that he has that he's wondering what was wrong with it. And he was thinking maybe a fungus. It's a tumor. It's got, this big old tumor on it. And then my female that I spawned, a year and a half, almost 2 years ago now, has big old tumor on her.
I've had betas with tumors on their sides.
Yeah, and just about all of the ones that look like the female, that are mostly all platinum like that, have tumors.
Yeah, mine was what they call it, a cellophane. They're kind of like they look like an albino type color, but they're kind of like a cream color. And she had one on her side, but then it started going away. I mean, it started clearing up, and it started recessing, and
gotta be something. Yeah, she's had this for, oh my God, maybe a year now. And you know, most of her offspring that are of similar color, the blue ones don't seem to have that, but like the ones that are more like the father was. But yeah, you can salt goldfish. Maybe that'd help. I don't know. Maybe just put it in a salt tank or a tank with just salt water. And I thought it was Richard, and all he had were like artificial plants in there, because the salt water will kill the plants. But yeah, anyway.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Boots had her black metallic had a tumor.
Yeah, and so mine, you know, I've seen people, oh yeah, euthanize it. So my God, you know, some people are, you know, just in a hurry to euthanize somebody else's fish. You know
what? So, my fish was eating.
Yeah, so it's
very happy. Didn't look, no distress.
No, they're living out their best life.
She came into remission because the tumor went away. Actually,
yeah, mine are living out their best lives. You know, so. What,
a lot of people told me, Ron, I have that. It's a Compressiceps Malawi cichlid, and it's the female that I don't know if I told you about it or not, but she was in one of the 75s with the males, and they tormented her so much they basically chewed her tail off.
Yeah,
and beat her to a pulp to the point where she was just basically floating. I moved her to a tank, a hospital tank to.
Yeah.
And she laid on her side. She kept breathing. I was like, you know, I'm not going to take her out and smack her over the head.
No shit, no.
I was like, she's laying there. I know. I said, I'm just going to let her die in peace. You know, that's where I was at. I thought she was really going to die.
And it recovered.
And then the next day I come down and she's still breathing. And she kind of, you know, their eyes, she looked at me. Her eyes turned.
She's going, oh my God, thank you for getting me out of that hellhole.
And I started dropping some of these pellets down to her. And she, laying flat on her side, Ron, she would actually open her mouth up and catch them. So
that's great.
She's swimming around, no tail, but she can get around really well. So
yeah.
George,
87, huh? That's a hot one, I know, for where you are. Should I tell you how hot it is here?
Aquabotany, hello, welcome in.
Here, you guys, check this out.
116 for you? Oh my, 116 degrees. Oh.
Yeah. And yesterday, what is it, Neighborhood? There's, you know, some of those apps, you know, I think Neighborhood's one of them or something like that. And they were putting out warnings, you know, national weather alert warnings for 119 today. And I don't think we're going to hit that, fortunately, but 3 degrees off. What's the difference? But yeah, that's hot. 116 is hot. So.
Yeah, it's 80 here today. I mean, down here, I feel there's so much humidity down here.
Yeah,
it's worse than upstairs, and I got the air conditioner on.
Yeah.
I just turned it on though. This is the first time I turned it on today.
Yeah.
And so it's taking a little time to get cooled off in here, but
the guy. No, are they still there? The guys were out by the pool.
Hello. Oh, Merb's here. Hey, you know what, Ron? He is getting convicts and fire mouths from me.
Oh, very cool.
I just got to find. I sent him an email earlier today. I don't know if you got that, Merb, but I got to get some. I need to get a box big enough so I can ship them to you because they're good sized fish.
Yeah. The garage is air conditioned. It's set to 80. And the tanks stay 76, 78 actually. But yeah, we've got a mini split in the garage. We've got neighbors up and down the street. They keep their garage door either wide open or cracked at the bottom, you know, a foot or so, because it would get 140 in the garage. Even an insulated garage, it would get about 140 in there. So yeah, the mini split was a great idea. We did that when we moved in here. We got 2. We got one in this room that I'm in, And right now it's disconnected because of the remodel on the pool. It's the condenser was on that side of the house. And so we were concerned about it getting damaged with all the equipment, whatever, going back and forth. So we disconnected it. It's in the garage. All the way back, the hallway back there is the master bedroom. And the AC is set to about 72. You got this little tiny fan blowing, trying to blow some cool air this way. And it keeps it, sort of, and I'm back. Right, Mel. Yep. It keeps it, a little more bearable in here, but I really miss that damn AC in here. Jeez. So,
I didn't know that Mel left. She said, and I'm back.
Oh, yeah. I saw her saying she had to go somewhere or do something. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I bet she had to
go back a ways.
Ice cream. I bet she had to go get some ice cream.
Oh, I need to hear that.
Wow. Doesn't that sound good, though, on a hot day like this?
Oh, my God. It's my favorite food group, the ice cream group.
I can have me a nice bowl of butter pecan or some mint chocolate chip or
a little place around the corner. We've got a little insulated bag, and we bring ice packs, and we go up to this. It's called Lappert's around the corner, and I get a hot fudge sundae. Kathy gets a single scoop of Bing cherry cordial, and put the ice packs around it. Take it home and eat it on the couch watching TV. So lately we're watching Gilligan's Island because I've got the three season DVD set. So we're just going through all of Gilligan's Island. We finally hit season 2 last night. So the color season.
That show. I watched them all.
Oh, likewise. That and Star Trek, the original series. Oh, that. Sea Beast. What did I miss? Who is Sea Beast? Oh, Sea Beast. That's it. No, that was something else. There was a movie on Netflix called Sea Beast, animated recently. And I don't know if that's what we're talking about or not. But that was cool.
I have never heard of that one.
Is that what we're talking about, Don?
Sea Beast. LOC. Oh, is he talking to somebody else? Is there somebody?
I don't know. Oh, I get it. Yeah. All right, good for you. Got it. Thank you, Don.
I don't get it. What?
Last one. Mer equals C.
Oh, yes.
CEA4ST Beast. Sea Beast. Ah! Man, I never put that together.
Puzzle solved. Yeah, that's it.
He's a pretty fart smucker.
He is. He's a clever one.
Yeah. That's it. Wow.
Ooh, I can't wait. Those beautiful ocean blues.
Yeah, Merb, I still owe you. I think I still owe you. I know I owe you, but what was it, 1 or 2? Female albino crebensis.
Oh, we were just talking about crebensis too. Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you. I did tell you, didn't I? I put the females. I put the females in the 55, and I brought over the best male. Probably the biggest male.
All right.
See them. Their stomachs are so purple, Ron. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, they're pretty, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. And those females, there's 2 of them trying to court him at the same time.
Yeah.
They're both
He's going to go nuts. Pick one. Just pick one.
Well,
get one of them out of there. That's just a thought. I'd say get one of them out of there. If you want, I'll send you another mail. You can do it in another tank. But all right. Well, thanks, man. Because I would gladly. And you know what?
Welcome in. Rawr.
From the auction, Spinster Sister.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Won the bid for the red cherry shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was $35 including shipping and the shrimp, the whole thing. And so whoever sister implied anyway, sent me $50. So I just automatically refunded the $15, and I said I need an address and send it to my Roadrunner. Mm-hmm. Haven't heard anything. I'm just going to refund their money.
What you should do, Ron, is in your posts on YouTube, do the @ symbol and Spinster Sister. She'll get tagged and have a message for her. Say, Spinster Sister, we have your stuff here. Please contact me at johnlafond@roadrunner.com.
it's getting to be, it's more trouble than it's worth, though,
Well, it's.
So I figured they get their money back. There's, no harm, no foul.
Well, she could always send it back to you again if you guys get connected, and you could always send her the shrimp. So yeah, either way.
That's twice. My order of shrimp from the previous auction never happened either.
Yep. I have children of Bob and Carol with the Mickey Mouse Platies, and the Platies breed nonstop, but the cribs don't.
I don't know if they're a YouTube channel or not. There's all kinds of spinster sister stuff here that's just not fish related. So
something else. If you were to get a hold of Stephen P, they know everybody in the fish film.
I can do that, huh?
And ask him if he has any information on Spinster Sister. And
if you go to Fish Fam link, right?
Yeah, or you can go to Stephen P's channel and maybe just, I don't know if you can PM him. Oh, he's on Messenger. Do you have his Messenger?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. But isn't there a find, under find? Mm-hmm. Doesn't that have all the email addresses?
You can always send the shrimp to me, Ron. I will accept them on her behalf.
It may come down to that, but isn't there a list of people? Select from all channels. Maybe that's it.
Oh yeah, maybe that would. Oh, I didn't know there was that there. What a great idea. But I don't know if you noticed the title I got today. It's the AAA Addiction Conference, and the fish junkies are welcome. So, but we were talking about ice cream a minute ago. I mean, an addiction conference could go for my coffee, could go for your fish, shrimp,
Yeah.
Lots of stuff.
It's true. I have a history, so.
Well, yeah, I think we all do. We all do, Ron. We all do. There he is. I'm
Fish Nerd.
There's Fish Nerd. His was the box I was able to get out yesterday.
Oh, cool.
And it was the big styrofoam.
Oh yeah.
2 pairs of good size. Well, they're not the biggest fire mouths, but they're kind of like middle of the road. See, I got these new bags. I don't know if I showed you these, Ron. Where's it at?
Hang on, I'm reading Mark's.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to find this bag here.
Yeah, he got scammed on the auction before last. It was a mistake on his part, he says. I sent email to the wrong account. I missed one character on the end of the email address. The person responded back break. Huh.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You got to be really careful with the addresses and stuff.
Yeah, still. And that's why I want people to ping me, so I know, at least I have a better chance that it's going to somebody going to the intended party.
Every time we do at the beginning of the auction, I always say, the buyers, you have to reach out to the vendors and give them your information. You got to email them right away and, be timely with the payments and whatnot. And
I think that we might need to repeat that at the beginning of every new seller.
Oh, I do it.
Okay, yeah. Because, people come in late, they don't hear it the first time.
Right.
So, the quick little refresh, make sure you hit up the seller. If you're the buyer, make sure you hit up the seller promptly. And then make sure you put the $sign in and spend your money, damn it.
Yep. We do that every
yeah.
And here's the bags I got, Ron. I got them from Genco. Now,
I like the width, but why so tall?
Because the fish are big for one thing, and
okay.
And this is supposed to be 7 inches, but it doesn't really seem like it.
No, is it bigger than 7?
It's not bigger than 7. No.
Okay. Oh.
I mean, my hand's like 5-6 inches, and look at that. It's like.
Do this, Jeff. Spread
this open.
No. Spread your thumb and little finger across the bag, because mine's almost 10 inches.
Oh wow.
My span like this is almost 10 inches.
Okay. But hey, anyway, though, this is the ones that I sent to you Fish Nerd.
Cool.
Probably pretty good size.
Yeah. I've just been buying everything from Amazon so far.
I shipped them. I'm UPS totally now, Ron.
Yeah.
The UPS store is so much closer to me than the post office.
Yeah. Likewise. But still, when I sent out that to Richard yesterday, it was about $30 for a 10-inch cube, and it was about 5 pounds or so. It was about $30.
Well, this one
Jason was talking about, barely cost him. How do you do that? Why ship them smaller boxes? I could step on it, but I've got 1-inch styrofoam insulation all the way around it. Right. Mm-hmm. I'm out of that. I really liked those pieces. And then, Richard, if you're still listening, make sure you're careful when you open that thing, because I line it with a trash bag after the styrofoam goes in, because it's so damn hot everywhere. I lined it with a trash bag, and I put a little bit of that cellulose fiber blow-in insulation at the bottom, and then I put the fish bag in, and I pack it with that cellulose fiber all the way around it, and then close it up, put the top piece of styrofoam on. So just make sure, maybe open it in the garage or outside. It might be a little messy, but hopefully that's going to keep their temperature a little more stable, I hope. So.
Just also say my name is Jeff. I want to be your fish. You want to buy my fish? Okay. Oh, yeah, these are 3 mil bags, Fish Nerd. I also, but your plecos are in 4 mil bags.
Yeah. Did you double it?
I doubled it. So there's 8 mil of plastic around those plecos. So even if they pop their things out all the way, they're not going to penetrate it, I don't think.
Yeah.
Put your mouse in. These are pretty tough bags, though. I mean, I like these because they're tough, but they're also pliable enough where you can actually tie the knot. And that's what I did with these. I used my compressor to get plenty of air in, tied it on, and then the other bag, I did that with a heat sealer. So hopefully, I'm pretty sure it should be all right. If it isn't, you let me know on that.
Yeah.
What's the show I've handled weight? You have.
Yeah, you're welcome, Richard. I heat sealed the outer bag. The 2 inner bags containing the fish, I just do my usual knot.
Yep, me too. That's how we did mine too.
And then I heat seal the outer bag.
We do it the same way.
Yeah.
Same way.
Great minds think alike, Jeff.
And Linda Worth.
Hi, Linda Worth.
Ron, thanks for the warning.
Yeah. Yeah, that's stuff. I mean, I learned that watching a Mexicali fish keeper video. And this goes back over a year now. He'd got this big box from Jeff Kane. And I don't remember if it was styrofoam lined or not, but it was packed with that blow-in insulation and all these little bags of catfish, different kinds of, I think they were all catfish. Not one loss. And those things sat out on Mexicali's porch in Yuma, Arizona for a day, something like that. His neighbor or a friend came and picked it up, kept it in the house, and then brought them to him. He was in Texas with his grandkids, so yeah, I do remember that.
That reminds me, new local Austin, I sent him some plecos, and he works nights, and it was 97 degrees out, and they had it right in full sun, the plecos. And I sent him a message. I said, Mike, they've arrived. Have you got them? He never got back to me until about 4 hours later. He woke up, went out and got the box and brought them in. They were fine. The water was 90-some degrees. Yeah.
Well, those fish, the ones I got from Drew last week, remember the water was 93.
Mm-hmm.
Those orange Venezuelans. Look what Mark's saying. He learned a trick about the styrofoam boxes. Even with the lids on, it's bright inside. So he puts them in a black plastic trash bag and then puts that in the styrofoam.
I'm keeping up, Cecil. Yep. I'm got it right here. That way it's easier for me to keep an eye on it. Kyle says, I've learned a trick when...
I agree, Mark. I think that's a great idea.
Oh, yeah. That's how I sent mine to Fish Nerd. It's a box like this, but it's bigger.
Yeah.
And it was 8 pounds and 4 ounces. Wow. It was bigger than this.
Right.
But
UPS, really, huh? UPS what?
2-day air.
All right. That's what I used. Yeah, that's what I've been using. Yeah. But it's running me about $30, you know?
Yeah. It was more than that because this box was 14 inches tall.
Yeah.
12 inches long, and it was like I think it was like 12 inches wide too, from front to back in the length. It was a really tall box, but it was good though. Good. I used to have a bunch of those because my medication would be shipped in them.
Yeah.
I had to do injectables for my arthritis and stuff back when it was really bad. But luckily, thank God, it's much better now. So I don't have to take that anymore.
Right.
But I wish we would have kept all those boxes. They are the best.
Yeah. Oh, Mark's going on to say that way it keeps the fish calmer in that dark setting. I agree. And you know what? I learned another thing about shipping. I had shipped, and I was talking about it, I think, on one of the streams. I had shipped, I bought shrimp several times, usually a vendor here in Southern California. And they always put they always put that plastic woven stuff like the bags you get around, you know, like shallots or garlic or whatever at the grocery. And I didn't like that. I thought, you know, why not put plants in there, you know, because that's organic and this stuff's plastic and it's like, whatever.
These breathing bags right here, I use these for small fish. I love.
I won't. Yeah, I won't. I'm not. I just don't trust them. And I know people do it. But anyway, I put the shrimp in a bag and I threw a handful of guppy grass in there and tied it up, shipped it. And I was talking about that on one of the streams. And Glenn, GB Shrimp, came in and said, you know, plants in the dark. And I know this. I used to teach horticulture. You know, I had a whole.
They use the oxygen up.
They use up the oxygen. It's like, no shit, you know, so I never did that. So I bought a whole stack of those plastic weaves and I cut my piece off and I threw it in the bag you know.
I've only had one issue with these around. It was with a full-size Mbuna.
Yeah.
And it popped the bag. But other than that, I've used these.
So you can't double those.
Huh?
You can't double those.
No, you don't need to. I mean, for small fish, this is a tough bag.
Yeah, for small fish, yeah,
for like platies or.
I guess if you had a couple of those in a bigger, you could double it in a bigger bag where there's airspace around it.
You know, I bet
there would have to be airspace around it. Otherwise, you defeat the purpose of having a breather bag.
Exactly. I mean, you probably put it in a bigger bag and just fill that full of air and then tie it up. But I don't know. But I tell you, these are what I'm shipping the shell dwellers to Mousy.
Right.
And we're doing a trade. I don't know if you knew that, Ron.
No, I think that's a great idea. Scotty, you're right on time, pal.
We're doing a trade where she's sending me 2 pairs of the Episto trifasciatus, and then I'm going to send her like a group of the multis.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jesse.
Who's here? Is that Kathy?
Jesse's here. Salient.
Jesse, there he is.
And Scotty is here.
Hey, Jesse, how you doing? Scotty's here. Now, Scotty, are you in the area where all the flooding is? I seen your video, but I wasn't quite sure if you were in the path of all that.
Probably, Don.
Hopefully not. How you doing, Jesse? Good to see you.
I think Scotty's a little north and maybe a little west of that.
Also, next week I have a lot of fish going out. I got Christine's order. I have Maureen's order. I have Jose's order and Tiffany's order.
Nice.
So I think I'm going to bag them up Sunday night.
Really?
And just first thing in the morning, take them in and with the 2-day,
right.
UPS, and do that. There she is. Hello, June.
Mousie's baby angels are free swimming today.
Oh, wow. That is so cool.
Well, who is Don, or not Don, Richard put out another video. What is it today? More angel eggs on one of the glass scrubbers, the magnet.
Oh yeah.
The part that's inside the tank, they lay it on that. They don't have any other place to lay it. They just anything, you just take it off and stick it in a box that way. But yeah, that's funny.
Oh, wow. It's all around us, not more than 30 minutes away from Georgetown in San Saba. And all our creeks and rivers in my area are at flood stages. Oh my goodness. Oh, and Tiffany's had babies, and they ate them.
Oh no. Yeah, mine are still just looking at me like, come on, guys, gals, guy and gal, Mr. and Mrs. Angelfish, do something. Hi, June. Those lemon Oscars are $11.99 each, 3 for $30. They don't ship, but I could get them for you and ship them myself.
Oh wow, that would be.
That's a pal right there.
Look at that, June. You can get lemon Oscars and Christine can ship them to you. Hey, Peter, welcome in.
Yeah, cost of living's higher in Florida. It's still cheaper than California, though.
Oh wow!
And they got the whole Walt Disney World, and I'm in.
Florida's cheaper than California, I can tell you that.
They breed on the Magna floats. That's fine. Yeah, it is. That's what I said. Yes, it is. Hello, Peter.
Good. I need to get back to work so I can pay for all my. You already paid for them. They're coming. Oh, that's right. He's got some more. He's got some Geos coming too. Some Brazilienses. $11.99. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Yes.
I guess George couldn't make it.
Who?
George.
George was already in here.
Did I snooze? I saw you put the link in the chat.
No, I didn't put the link
in the chat. That was 15, 20 minutes ago now.
Did I put the link in the chat? I don't remember doing that. I just said hi to him.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, no, that's George's YouTube channel. Don't mind me.
Oh, okay.
Don't mind me.
I put his link up. I put his link up for the video he did. Jose, now there's the man I was getting ready to call you today. Now, Jose, I know you've been waiting a long time. Yours, Christine's, Maureen's, and Tiffany's are all going out on Monday. I'm sorry about the wait, but I was only able to get one box out. It was the biggest box I had. And it was the biggest box, so I was pretty stressed out, and it was getting late in the day, and I thought, so I wasn't able to get to it, but they are going to be going out on Monday. Sorry about the wait. No rush. Oh well, I know, but I want to get. See, I'm terrible at. If I'm able to do it, let me do it. Sometimes it's hard for me to get started doing something, but once I start, I'll get it done. Let's see here. Yeah, that is cheap. That's cheap for those lemon Oscars. $98 each? Wow. Yeah, I think you better get them from Christine's pet store. Yeah, June, Jose had sent you an email. Please respond. Pronto. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Pronto.
So Jose sent me a text the other day about using alum to treat new plants to kill snails.
What was it again?
Using alum.
Aloe.
Alum. A-L-U-M. Alum.
What is it? I don't know what that is.
It is a mineral compound of aluminum sulfate. I can't remember exactly. And it's they use it in baking. Use it for making pickles. Hey, Smiley, if you put a little on your tongue, it'll turn you inside out. It's a desiccant. It just sucks the moisture out of stuff.
Oh, Boots says the alum is for pickling.
Yeah, that's one thing they use it for. Yeah, but what the recipe is 1 tablespoon of alum per 1 gallon of water, and then you put your plants in it, leave them there overnight, and the snails will just kind of drop to the bottom. You sent me a little video with it too. Yeah, you can. But you know what? Kathy went to go find it. She couldn't. I ended up with a 5-pound bag of this stuff on Amazon.
You can buy it at the grocery store, Scotty says.
Yeah, and usually either in the bake aisle or in the spice rack. And it was, this stuff I got was not, it said alum powder on it, and it was all clumpy and, like moist, really got moist. Anyway, I scooped out a tablespoon, dropped it in, poured a gallon of water on top of it, threw some plants that I was moving from one tank to the other because I knew they had ram's horns on them. And there's all kinds of little baby dead snails at the bottom. They fell off, they died. So it works really well. And thanks for that, Jose. And then we were talking about also using bleach. But you know what? I think that alum also killed the algae that was on. It had some of that green hair algae, and I'm not sure, but I think it also killed that overnight. So I'm going to try that, see if that does the trick.
Oh, wow. 5 rock salt. Do you see here that Christine got a vampire pleco?
Yeah.
$89. That is I don't know if that's cheap or not. I don't know. I've never priced them.
Wow. Yeah.
She fell in love with it. Sometimes money, love conquers all, right? I mean, it'd be a high price.
You betcha.
The heart wants what the heart wants.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. Oh, is Joe here? Or are you talking about Jose? Don?
What's this? Usually can come a rock salt. Jose's further up. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know either. Oh, he insisted I get it. Oh, that's nice.
Wow. Do you know, Christine? Is it male or female? Because now you got to get the other one.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. Yeah, they just have 2 big fangs, Tiffany.
Let me see. I'm gonna see if I got one here. There we go.
And you got to get the little aquarium coffin for him to, and a little candelabra.
Good hubby, well trained, June saying.
Oh wow, I don't know. I'd resent that.
We resemble that.
Well, all right, fine.
I know I resemble that.
Yeah. A casket cave. There you go. I have a cat.
If I said that I wasn't, I would be lying. But but you know what? I don't mind.
Right. Say hi to everybody. Say hello. Say hello to everybody.
Hello. Oh, is that the kitty?
Jingle bells.
Oh, I got a big put you on the bring up so I can see. Oh my God, you're so lucky. You are so lucky, Ron. Look at that baby there. I miss my cat so much. I got to get some more or something when I can.
No, I'm really not offended, June.
I'd be smooching on that face all day long.
Yeah, I do, Kevin.
Aww.
I just got to go decat now. Yep. You can only take offense. You can't give it. And I choose never to take offense. So I am not offended.
Offended of?
Well, what she was saying about, well-trained husband.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. No, there's no offense. Yeah, the kitty, yeah.
Yeah, she's a pretty good cat. She's drawn more blood for me. I've got scars up and down my arms. It's like a little switch flips in that little pea brain of hers. And all of a sudden, ears go back, eyes just like glaze over. Boom! Claws and fangs into my arm out of nowhere. I don't know, Brant, but I put it in a separate, I'm guessing it might be. In fact, I'll bet it would be. I put it in a 1 gallon or a 2 gallon paint bucket. I put a tablespoon in, and then I put it under the faucet because it was all a clump. And I didn't put it under the faucet. I used a measuring cup, and I poured in a gallon of water. I got a 4-cup measuring cup. So what is that? 4 of those? Put in a gallon of water and then a paint stick, and stirred the hell out of it until it was all dissolved, and then dropped my plants in and left them there overnight. That's how I did it. And then they're fine right now. I took them out. They're sitting in a bucket of water. The video, I think, said it should be dechlorinated water. I don't know if that matters. I thought, but what the hell? Put a little, I used API. It's not the tap water conditioner. It's the other one. Just a little bit. It's only a gallon of water. And then
Stress Coat has aloe in it.
Who?
Stress Coat has aloe vera in it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well,
That's
this is
API,
aloe, right?
it's API brand. It's the same as what you use, the API water conditioner.
Yeah.
It also has the Stress Coat. It puts the natural slime coat on the fish. It makes it feel more comfortable.
It's about twice as expensive.
It is expensive.
The same size bottle, same price bottle, I think, but you got to use twice as much.
Yeah. Now I tell you what, the expiration date on it is much faster than the normal tap water conditioner. It expires really quick. It doesn't have a long shelf life.
Yeah, yeah. And well, Tiffany, and also, I mean, it sucks the moisture out of stuff. That's what it does to the snails. It essentially dehydrates or desiccates the snails in water. So yeah, I could see how it would really badly, adversely affect fish. So anyway, right now, all the plants came out of the bucket with the alum and into a bucket of fresh water, and they'll sit there. I'll slosh them around. Then I'll just drop them in the tanks. They should be fine by then.
Mm-hmm.
Up, Lance.
Lance is in the house. Good. GWTF. Hello.
All right, I'm going to make a suggestion because Lance is here and you're here.
Huh?
And David's not here, so what the hell? I go with the flow. Yeah. Yeah, that's Richard. Go with the flow. Yeah, that kind of raffle we did with Lance's plants.
Oh yeah.
If we ever do that again, bring up the wheel. Bring up the wheel, and not the death spin. Just whoever wins it on the first spin.
Well, it depends on how many's in there. I mean, sometimes
doesn't matter. Cause
for that one. Oh, for the auction, yes, the first spin.
Yeah, just first spin wins that lot of plants.
That's
so it goes that fast.
I'm sure there's some people that have a lot of plants or something that they would want to do that.
Yeah, that's great. Well, Lance had 4 lots, and we could have knocked out 4 lots like that.
Yeah.
And it would have been a lot faster and easier.
Yeah.
That's all. So anyway, move on.
That's that we'll do that. We'll just use the.
Hey, look who's here! You know what, Spencer?
Sister,
apparently, here we go. Let me give you the whole spiel.
Great. Okay, go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah. Thank you for the $50. It was only $35. I refunded $15 back to you on PayPal. All right. And I also messaged you on PayPal. I don't know how to get a hold of you. So if you want your cherry shrimp, you need to send me an address and do it through my Roadrunner address. And I will put it back in the message down there. I was just going to refund your money, the whole lot, because I had no way to get it to you. I don't know who you are.
I'm glad she made it in.
Yeah, I have no idea who you are. So here. In fact, my email address is the same as my
I've seen her before.
PayPal. It's the same one.
And Spinster Sister, I'm going to make you a standard moderator. That way you can connect with everybody on here. It means that all you got to do is touch their picture with your mouse or on your phone or whatever. It'll take you directly to their channel. That'll give you a choice.
Yeah, I would have gotten them out to you yesterday, but I never. Yeah, so because I messaged you through PayPal, that's all I had. So I just put my Roadrunner address in the chat. It's about 4. I don't know. It's a few below you. Copy and paste that out. Reach out to me, please. and I will send them off. I'll send them off Monday. They're going to go USPS priority, and I don't like to do that getting close to the weekend. So I'll send them out to you Monday.
On top of that, did you hear the news?
ABC, CNN. I don't watch CNN.
After the 12th,
postage rates are going
of this
up.
month, USPS is going up 56% on their priority.
Yeah, not across the board.
Not across the board, but
yeah, there's some variance. One of the big hits is just regular first class mail's taking a pretty good hike. But yes, I saw that. Yeah. And so I have to go through. I don't send anything priority through eBay. Well, I do. I take that back. Fish and stuff. Not fish. No. Shrimp. I send priority. Everything else goes either. Ground Advantage, or if it's fish, it goes USPS. I'm sorry, UPS. But I still send shrimp USPS priority in the small box, unless it's a bigger order. It needs a bigger box. And if that's the case, I'll probably go somebody else like UPS or something like that. So, will it cost?
I think I really like the 2-day air.
No, it's still one forever stamp, June. It'll always be one forever stamp. But say that again.
I really am. I'm switching over completely to UPS now. I like that system, the way they got it over there.
Yeah.
And the 2-day air, I mean, they're pretty good about keeping it for 2 days.
Yeah.
Now, when I started out with priority, they said it would be 1 to 3 days. And when I started shipping, it was usually like almost next day they would get it.
Yeah.
And then 2 days.
I sent Richard fish yesterday, and I'm hoping he gets them by tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So I really don't know. I'd have to go check tracking, but I'm hoping he gets them by tomorrow.
Hello. Wow.
So, hi, Jody.
Hi, Jody. How are you? How's the weather? It's hot here today. Working and lurking. Are you working on ice cream?
I just subscribed to a Spinster Sisters channel.
You know what? Let me go. I think I'm already subscribed. Oh, you know what? I'm number 22. I'm number 22 Spinster
really?
Sisters.
I think I was 21 then. So yeah, Jody, I saw your picture with is that your husband, your daughter, and Dan. You went to the Dan's 4th of July thing, huh? Good for you guys. Good for you guys. 3 of the 5 plant shipments have landed. Very cool.
Very nice.
Well, let me check I'm going to just keep hitting her up because
Cecil says, I'm back. My internet went out in the store. Oh, you got a storm going on there. Uh-oh.
Wow.
We had all last night. Thunder, lightning, pouring rain.
Really?
It came down by the bucket. I mean, seriously.
Wow. Don't know what that is. Yep, husband and youngest daughter. Very cool. Yeah. Looks a lot like her mother.
Oh, is there a picture?
Oh, it's a Facebook thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Facebook.
They went to the.
Is Jody P on Facebook?
They went to the Dan's Fish 4th of July soiree.
Oh yeah, that's what they had the barbecue. They had a barbecue there, and also Geek Boy did a video.
Oh, cool! Yeah, that would have been fun. Wyoming's nice this time of year. Rachel, thank you for that. Spinster Sister, I hope you see that.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, we haven't, storms. What is it now?
I've been having a really great time down here. I found out now I thought I only had 3 surviving I have 5. Oh, it's up to 118 now.
Yeah.
Yikes.
There you go. Anybody talk about being hot? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, wow. It's heading Glance's way now, Cecil. Doesn't do Jody doesn't do Facebook. Okay, I think I asked her that once, and she said.
Then where did I see that picture? Oh, I know. Was it on a YouTube short? Right? Maybe that was it. Or no, not a short. What do you call them? Just the community, the notices or whatever.
The post.
Yeah. That's right. I knew I'd seen it somewhere. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, no kidding, Christine. Might have been last year. I took my little heat gun and I went out, and the air temperature was about like it is now. And I went out and would you walk on concrete barefoot right now at 118, right?
I wouldn't do it at 80.
And the asphalt is even hotter. And, we go to Disneyland and people are walking their frickin' dogs in the park barefoot. It's like, that's criminal. What's this? Go with the flow. I've got to be, we might be 7%, Richard.
Well, you can go there and you
6%, Richard.
You can breathe and drink at the same time.
Yeah. I remember being in Florida years ago, and it's like if you wanted water, all you had to do was take a glass and just scoop it, and you'd get a glass of water that quick. So,
Dr. Ted's here. Hello, Dr. Ted.
How are you, bud? Welcome. It's good to see you here.
How are we doing? Dr. Ted Coletti is here. Oh, it doesn't say Coletti anymore. It just says Dr. Ted now. Okay.
Very cool.
Good afternoon, sir. Good to see you. I can see you with this.
96%. It may as well be raining.
96%. My goodness.
That's just amazing, isn't it? It was a YouTube thing. Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask Dr. Ted a question about the paradise fish. Now, do you have any resources, Dr. Ted, of finding different species of the paradise fish, different varieties of them? Because I'm really interested in maybe venturing into a few different species of them. I would love to get, because I've heard they're pretty easy to breed.
I'm going to say yes, but it's up to you, Jeff. Ted's asking, would we like to see his outdoor brine shrimp tub?
Oh, yes. Let me drop that link. Absolutely.
That'd be fun, yeah.
It's like a treat to me. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. And there we go. There you are. The sources are hard to.
Not a clue there. You're going to have to explain what that one means there.
I think he was talking about the if he knew of any resources of finding somebody that has
okay.
a lot of knowledge on paradise fish and get different types. I love them.
What about BW Aquatics?
They do bell-type bettas. They don't have any paradise.
No? I figure they're a labyrinth breeder. Why not? So, but okay.
Well, they used to have some there a long time ago. They sold pairs for like $25.
Oh.
But they don't do it anymore.
Yeah. I know Adrian's fish room had a tub outside. I don't know if he keeps them out year round or if it gets too cold for him in the winter.
Who is that now?
Adrian's fish room in Australia.
Oh, I don't know.
My cat has decided that he likes it better outside. Snuck out, yeah, and refuses to come back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, really. I had a cat. She would sit at the front gate in the pouring rain, waiting for me to come home.
Oh.
When I used to feed at night, just like a dog. She wouldn't come in the house.
Isn't that nice?
Once in a while, she'd pace around a little bit. I need to get back outside. I am an outdoor cat.
I would not have an outdoor cat myself. You got to tell you what, I worried sick to death for, if they ever got out. It happened one time. Yeah. And I tell you what, I almost had a nervous breakdown because of it.
Jingles was an indoor-outdoor cat before we moved here. And then, cats around here can be coyote fodder pretty quickly.
We have eagles over here in the forest.
Right? Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. Wow. Those Ted in or in the waiting room? No?
I don't see them.
Not yet. Okay, no worries.
Not yet.
Maybe he had to get coffee too.
Oh, maybe. I might have to get another coffee in a moment.
Yeah. I think after this one, I'm going to get some Pellegrino.
Oh, yeah. Nice cold Pellegrino. That hits the spot.
Yeah.
Walton's
Mountain. Where is that, Cecil?
Oh, Walton's Mountain.
Is that Virginia or?
I thought it was West Virginia. I could be wrong. Oh, you worry too, don't you? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, Mark's saying, if you love your cats, you don't keep them outside.
That's right. I don't keep my cats outside. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I guess they can be. Our cat was never really a hunter. Although, you know what? A hummingbird got in the house here not too long ago, and all of a sudden she's prancing through the house with a hummingbird in her mouth. No, wait a minute, that won't do. So I managed to get the hummingbird out. It's got drool all over it, and I just pitched it outside. I didn't pitch it. I set it outside. It flew away. So.
I've been there quite a few times. I even did a job up there one time. Oh, hello. There's Dr. Anthony, too. Hello, Dr. Anthony. Oh, there he is. Okay, there he is. I'm going to put you on the big screen, my friend. 1 second.
So sadly, I can only change my settings once I'm in the stream. I can't do it backstage, guys. So I'm just getting everything ready here. This should work. And yeah, there you go. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I love that hosta. Wow.
I can't. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the reasons we have hostas is because we have this fence, so the deer don't have a salad bar. So as you know more than anyone, Ron. So Ron will be our horticultural guide right now, folks. So and this is the little brine shrimp tub, and I'm going to zoom in. This is just a cheapo 15-gallon tub with water and muck. And let's zoom in and tell me what you start to see moving on the surface.
Yeah, no kidding. Adult brine shrimp.
Adult and babies. I don't do anything.
Oh, wow.
Little glare here, so let me try to get it in a non-glare area.
So is it salinity about, 1.024 or something like that? Or do you?
Yeah, I set this. I haven't really been too accurate with it, but there's so many moving around here. Trying to get a good picture. As we get closer, you could see them all moving. There's thousands in here, and this is just one batch of eggs. They're reproducing daily in this heat.
Yeah.
They hardly even lay eggs. There's let me go grab quickly a specimen cup and pull some out for you. I'm sorry I'm not prepared.
Take your time. Take your time. It's too hot
to have you here. Good to hear your voice.
Take your time, Dr. Ted. It's too hot to be running around.
Yeah.
So it's really hot. So
I had them in a 1-gallon jug for quite a while, and it finally just crashed. But where they go through the whole life cycle, I just started with a pinch of eggs.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, this outdoor unit is self-sustaining. I have a video on it on my channel now. It's getting a lot of hits. I don't do anything. I put a little powdered fish food in once a week, but it just, between the solar temperatures, and this is the easiest live food to do outside.
Wow, yeah.
I get one of these big seine nets here from...
Right.
You see all that?
Oh my gosh.
Now let's put that in here.
Leaf litter and all, huh?
Well, I want as much litter in there. That's kind of what they're eating.
Oh, no kidding.
See. And here you go. Let's see if I can get a good shot here. There you go.
Oh, wow.
All right, I'm going to do this too.
That is just a small sample of what's in there. Now, granted, these aren't as nutritious as baby brine, but there's nauplii in here too. If you notice, there's all different instars of the brine shrimp in here, and you can feed some every day, and you can see it, they're going just bonkers. And this is self-sustaining. I add eggs one time. Let's feed some of the paradise fish, Jeff, since you said you like paradise fish.
I wonder how the temperature, because it's 118 outside right now.
They don't, well, right here, it
froze up a little bit.
Yeah, he'll be back. I hope. I don't know if you can hear us, Ted. You're freezing.
Yes, Dr. Ted, you're froze up a little bit. I'm sure it'll come back.
Yep.
It's the universe, Ron. They know that I wanted to see those paradise.
Yeah. So Schuyler, Virginia, huh, is where Walton's Mountain is, the Walton's Mountain Museum, anyway.
Might be a little bit of a connection issue, guys.
Yeah, that's possible. That's all right.
Let me get you back on the big screen here. One moment, too.
All right, am I back?
You are back.
You're back, yeah. Jeff's going to put you on the full screen.
I'm going to put you on the larger
Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can get some of the blue flame paradise fish to come up here.
Which ones are these?
These are the blue flame varieties. So, oh yeah, there's one. I'm trying to get the glare out of here. This is, Macropodius operculatus. This is just one of the color morphs. This is my favorite of the color morphs. And there's Fry in here too. You see him there.
Apicularis. Yeah, that's what I have too. I have the blue.
The blue flame. Over here's another tub of them. Over here is the white cloud tub. There's a lot of babies in here of white clouds.
Don't you love that, Don?
And there's also a tadpole, of course. I can't get rid of them. There's too many tree frogs. So.
Wow. Yeah.
I
remember last time you showed us a tree frog.
Yeah, this is the Congo Tetra tub. The water lilies have just closed. If I come in earlier on the stream, if you had in the afternoon, you would see them huge and open. The irises are done blooming. Let's see what else is going on here.
Nice.
But that brine shrimp there, is just, it's so easy to do and it's so much fun. And you know something, the muckier it gets, the more mucky it gets, the better it filters. So you want to get some of that briny algae to form. So the guy in the killifish hobby, Ron Schultz, who's in upstate New York, look at all that there. He had a dead squirrel die in his tub. He said he had the biggest brine shrimp population when he had that dead squirrel in there. It's true. And it's like it gave them something to eat. These are these Rubbermaid tubs. This is the 110 and the 70s. I've got Gellius barbs in here. This tub only gets 2.5 hours of full sun. So I have a fern growing here. I have a fern called royal fern, which is a native aquatic fern. You've probably heard of this one, Ron, in your old horticulture days. Royal fern, the ferns really do best in full shade almost, right? So that's not heard of that one. So that one's there. That's a native, and then pickerel, of course, will grow also in some shade. This is a water lily that will flower in just 3 hours of sunlight. It's called Attraction, and you can see one of the flower buds is on the surface. Gellius barbs, diamond tetras, black ruby barbs, they are spawning. They're fryer in here.
Oh wow!
And
I love
then
black
over
ruby
here
barbs.
is over here, Jeff. This is a fish I'll be bugging you to finally breed. This is the rainbow fish tub. This is basically, I just take these spawning mops and these water hyacinth, there's the spawning mop, and I'm putting that in the tank inside, and every few days I'm switching them out and putting them in this tub for the eggs to hatch out in. And Jeff, maybe someday you will keep these rainbow fish, because I'm going to keep bugging you, Jeff, every time I'm on.
What species would you recommend?
Well, I think if you start with any of the pet shop of varieties, you can't really go wrong. They're very easy to breed. They don't eat their fry. And if they jump, you're not going to lose a lot of money, right? So.
Oh, they don't eat their fry. Okay.
Too much. No, I mean outside. If I put like 6 pairs here, I will come back with if I put 3 pairs in this big tub, at the end of the season, I'll come back with like 2 pairs. But I'll get tons of like fry. So a standard cheapo pet shop variety. We're going to feed some of these God, feed some of these.
David has most mornings, and I can probably get some of those really nice ones.
There you go.
Yeah, I just ordered, and I just got some Florida sailfin mollies. Not Florida, Yucatan mollies, the Phacelia veliferis. So those are out in the tub. But over here, this is an outdoor fish tank.
I know somebody who has those.
I ordered it from an outfit I had never heard of before, and they were great. They were inexpensive. You know, unlike Dan's fish, you know, if I have $100, I don't get like half a fish. I can get, you know, a whole bunch of fish.
He is awfully expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has, you know, quality stuff, so you can't really.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I'm not trying
to ship well.
Knock them, but no, I got them. They were like, they were like $8 each, and they shipped like right away, and they were healthy, two males and two females. So I was able to get pairs, right? That's the important part. These are black emperor tetras in a 10-gallon extra high. It's a weird tank that Deep Blue, now known as Sephora, makes. And you can see how tall it is, right? That's just a 10-gallon depth. That's a 10-inch depth. And I have this totally in the shade, Ron, which is why I have this philodendron pothos type plant just sticking in the top.
Yeah.
You can see the roots coming in.
Yeah.
And we're going to now feed the brine shrimp here and watch the feeding frenzy occur. You see there, they're like, whoa, something's moving in the water. Thank you. So that's for me.
Lance is asking, have you tried to freeze your tub of brine shrimp for late winter? Just let them freeze over, or will it?
Can you repeat that question?
Lance is asking, I think he's asking about, I think Lance is asking about letting your brine shrimp tub outside freeze over for the winter?
Yep. They froze over and they came back in the spring by themselves.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Now, last winter, the winter was so bad that they didn't come back. But the previous years, they came back every winter. And, you know, if I want a big production, I'll just add a few more eggs. And, you know, because sometimes if you harvest too much in this outdoor method, you can deplete some of your breeders. This is just my goldfish tub. This is also in the shade. And some other tubs that are in the ground there. All covered with the hostas are everywhere now. So.
Right.
But anyway, that's just what I wanted to show you. And Jeff, to your question on where can I find paradise fish, you know, I've gotten my weird species at clubs and often at, you know, big events like the, Ohio Cichlid or the NEC or even the Keystone Clash. They're not readily available because we don't have a Anabantid society. We keep forming one and it fails. So we don't have a network of Anabantid hobbyist trading species anymore.
Oh, that's too bad. That's one of my favorite.
But I think, you know, I mean, we have basically Macropodus operculatus.
Okay. I know that Dan has some of the black spectre. I think it's Macropodus spectri.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go.
Those are the Shazam white clouds with the golden bodies.
Wow.
Let's see if we can get
Turns out what Lance was asking, do you freeze the brine shrimp in cubes for later?
If my name was Hikari, I would, but my name is Coletti. So unfortunately, I don't do that. I will tell you, since Lance brought that up, I basically just feed it. Remember, the thing about doing stuff outdoors is it's called lazy fish keeping. My stuff is outdoors, not just because it's fun. It's because I don't want to deal with it indoors.
Sure.
So I got a bunch of baby brine shrimp here that came up just to the specimen cup. You know, I don't know if you know this, Lee's makes two types of specimen cups. They make a standard one, then they make an unbreakable one for like $3 more. And it's worth buying that one because it's a tougher plastic. It's more like virgin plastic.
Uh-huh.
And there they go. They're just eating away
Chris
there.
Cubs.
So
those plants are just so lush. Look at them.
Yeah, if it was earlier in the day, I'd show you some. Well, do you guys have time?
I got plenty of time. You absolutely.
I do want to show you what's flowering now, because Ron's horticultural mojo is kicking in.
Jeez. So further back up in the chat, everyone, is the link to Amazon for Dr. T's book here.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Ron's like, oh, screw the fish. I want to go back to the garden center. So this is a plant that's 5 feet tall now. The little thing, this is about only 2 feet, but it's going to get around 5 feet. The foliage. This is Thalia dealbata, which is called hardy canna. It's a native plant. It's not really a canna, but look what the leaves do. The leaves, look how the water just, it's got that powdery thing on the leaves, Ron. I don't know what it's called. That the water just bounces off. But here's the thing that's here now. We're going up. We're going up.
Holy mackerel, look at that.
That is the hummingbirds love this flower.
I'll bet that is gorgeous.
Now, if you go back, so this whole plant with the flower stalk's about 5 feet tall, but this can easily go to an 8 foot tall plant.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So this bloomed early for me today. This one is called Society Garlic. And why it's at the end of my deck, because you can smell it just walking up to this deck.
Yeah.
That gets a blue flower.
I didn't know you could grow that immersed like that.
Yeah, it's actually a aquatic plant.
It's a very common landscape plant in Southern California.
Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting.
Both that and the green. What is it, Tubagia?
So that's interesting, Ron, because California is a dry climate, so it can grow in both.
Well, the Orange County, LA is there's still a lot of marine layer in the summer months, and they get a fair amount of rain.
That is a
and everybody waters
weed.
like hell. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's one of the issues. This is a butterfly weed, but this here is an aquarium plant. Yes, that's a incarnata, Ron.
Okay.
And over here, this is an aquarium plant we keep under the water called Bacopa monierii. This is what it prefers to be. It grows out of the water like a spiller plant. And you get all these little flowers. So if you have Bacopa in your home aquarium, put it outside, and you get this lovely little thing here as a spiller plant. You see, it's a shame that I can't show you the water lilies. They're all closed now. Here is the weird Danio tub, and here's my breeder boxes. You can see them down there. Those are in there, and I moved those breeder boxes from the tub I just showed you from here to try to, because the parents are this is a weird type of Divario. And golden creeping Jenny, that's my go-to spiller. Here's all the zillions of rice fish, guys. I have freaking rice fish in every tub, even though I didn't put them in the tub. They just show up. I mean, they show up everywhere around my property. They're like the Kardashians of fish. They're everywhere, and you don't want them. And you can see there, these are the platinums, and I started with 3 in late May.
Wow.
And they're there now, but they're in every other tub. I mean, a little egg gets on your finger, and you go into another tub, and you find a rice fish there like a month later. Yeah. They're so bulletproof.
That's funny.
Those fish. And what else is here? See, I have all these chairs out because I'm having a guitar jam party on Saturday.
Oh, so nice.
This will be filled with people playing guitar from the New Jersey Folk Project.
Awesome.
Here is stargrass. That's starting to bloom. The brack is opening. This is a nice plant that will form a lot of white bracky flowers. This is an aquatic mint called Citratus, Mentha aquatica.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'll bet that smells good.
It's my favorite of the aquatic mints. The iris just stopped blooming. If I was here last week, I could show you pictures. I have, believe it or not, guys, I have blind cavefish in here. I bought blind cavefish.
Cool. That blind cavefish are neat.
I'm going to give them a shot outside. I don't know if they're going to like it out here. They're in there. I was able to find 2 pairs at just a local Pets Plus one of those franchise pets. Here's a flower, Ron. You had mentioned the Mimulus ringens last time I was on, the monkey flower.
Yeah, Mimulus anyway, but yeah.
And this is the time it flowers in July.
Nice.
You can see all the little flowers on it there.
Yeah.
And again, I'm growing that in pea gravel, because if I lift this up, you'll see that. That's all it's growing in. It's just pea gravel. You see, that's all the roots are coming out of the pot right there. So that's my primary filter. And,
do they use a common name of monkey flower on those, or?
Yeah. Oh, Allegheny monkey flower, Ron.
Okay, yeah.
And just another tub. This is a shadier tub, so I have some Acorus. Ron, is it Acorus or Acorus? I keep forgetting the Japanese.
Tomato. I would say Acorus.
So that's a mini Acorus, a pumilus.
Yeah.
And I grow that in the shade, and this is a Carex. You all know, Ron, you're probably very familiar with all the garden Carexes that people.
Yeah, there's several. Yeah.
But there's a whole bunch of aquatic Carexes, and this is one of them. This is called Bull's Golden, and I love that plant. I mean, it grows. It's so pretty.
Hello, Gil.
And those both, Gil, those both fall into the sedge category, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll take your word for it, Ron.
I had a friend that taught me a cool little poem that sedges have edges and rushes around, and grasses have nodes from the tips to the ground.
I think my master gardener wife told me that once too, but unfortunately I'm too stupid to remember things like that, Ron. Here's another little water feature. This is just to add a little sound of running water to the tub. And you could see, I think this is basically this Aquascapes is making the new Jeff Pelham ornament. So this is Jeff if he's stuck inside of a tub. And you can see here.
I'm looking at it. Oh, what is that?
He's spitting. You see that? He's just spitting water. It's just a water feature.
Oh, wow.
That's
what I do with my coffee when somebody cracks it.
Yeah. That's a very. This is yeah. I keep this in. This is in the shade, because if it's in the sun, the algae will get inside of the tubing, and it won't flow as well. So I keep lizard tail, 2 varieties of Sauruses, the American, which is on the left, and the Asian lizard tail, that's on your right, and you can see how the plant does there. So just a little bit of fun there. So
Cheryl says, Dr. Ted, excuse me one moment. Cheryl says, oh, maybe that's a water lily I need.
Which water lily, Cheryl?
Yeah, it's
because we didn't show any water lilies today because they're all closed up because it's late in the day here.
Oh, those lily pads. I love those lily pads even.
Oh, yeah. I got us 503 back there.
They're all closed up here, but it was quite a nice display today. But
that's fun.
I've got fry in some tubs, not as many as I was hoping at this time of year. I think in August I'll see whether all the breeding efforts have been successful, moving the plants back and forth to some other tubs. Some fish living, some fry moving, existing with their parents. Generally, parents are less cannibalistic when you breed your fish outdoors, I find, than if you're in an indoor aquarium. And I think that's because when you're in an indoor aquarium, fish don't like it there, right? That's not their native state. They're used to being outside with the sun arcing and changing and the pH changing, the temperature. You put them in this stable condition in a glass box, they get a little antsy and they start eating their fry. But outside, they're like, that's just been my observation. That's my hypothesis. So
that makes sense. Yeah, makes sense.
So we will end with just the brine shrimp again. Little brine shrimpy tub again. I have a whole video on this if you guys want to see it on my channel.
Oh, I do. I want to see it.
There they are in there. There's tons of them in there. Wow. The movement you see is on your shoulder.
Now, do you have to add salt to that? You have to add salt to that tub?
Yes, I add salt. I use the Mike Helwig method, which is a combination of table salt, baking soda, and Epsom salts.
Oh wow!
Or you can just add marine salt if you want a more expensive.
Oh yeah, I definitely go the less expensive route. I mean, they're doing great. Look at them.
There's tons of them in here. I mean, if you go back on the video, if you guys just showed up, you can see all the ones that we plucked out. So that's it here.
Cool.
So I am going to bid you guys a fond adieu, and thank you for letting me interrupt your show again.
Always a pleasure. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you for the treat. I really enjoy it,
guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I will keep you posted. And Jeff, if you need some of those paradise fish, I'll have fry at the end of the season. You just give me a holler, and I'll send you some. Okay?
Sure. Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you, Dr. Ted.
And Ron,
awesome.
I want you to keep it green, and I want you to keep Jeff honest. Okay?
Yeah. Well, I do my best.
All right. Good. Take care, guys.
Have a great evening.
Thank you again, and feel free to stop by anytime if you can hear me still. Stop by anytime you like.
Cool. That was fun. Always a pleasure.
Fun?
Yeah. Yeah. Always a pleasure. Yeah, that would be interesting, Tiffany. Angelfish in the tub outside. Let me know how that works out.
Oh, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
God, those fish from Jason still aren't here. They're going to be cooking. They're in a UPS truck.
Oh no! What kind of fish are you getting?
The lyre tail mollies that he had on the.
I bet they're going to be all right.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Yeah, I think they're gonna.
I forgot what they were.
And I'm those fire mouths are pretty good sized fish that I'm sending to Fish Nerd. I think I got them pretty good. So, and they're in that big styrofoam box. So hopefully all we can do is the best we can, right?
That's it. That's all you can ever do.
Oh, there's Poecilia velifera.
What are those? Oh, cool. All right.
Nice. Thank you, Dr. Ted, very much. Always a pleasure having you up here.
Yeah, that's always fun. And I can live vicariously through him in his backyard.
Oh, he's got a beautiful yard, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah.
I mean, I have a fairly nice deck out back here myself, but I don't have the plants and the tubs that he has.
No, and he's got the woods right behind him too.
I got woods behind me too.
Nice.
It's actually a pretty nice area. There's deer out there every night when we're having dinner. There'll be deer out there in the field.
Oh, very cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What is Poecilia velifera? What are they?
Velifera.
Okay. What are they?
Velifera.
Yeah.
You want me to pull it up?
I was just working on it.
Or can you do it? Are you able to do it?
Yeah, I just about got it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, these are the mollies.
Yep.
These are the sailfin mollies.
The Yucatan mollies.
Yeah, all right. Giant, well, they're, in all their infinite wisdom, Google is calling them giant sailfin molly.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, so, or Yucatan, from the Yucatan Peninsula. All right, yeah, so.
Yep, angels.
I can share the screen if you want. Got it, sailfin. Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Oh, Fish Nerd did the angel outside.
What?
Fish Nerd did the angelfish outside in tubs, and they did very well 4 years ago.
That's funny.
Very cool.
Well, there you go, Tiffany. Give that a shot.
Hey, Big Steve, how you doing? Welcome in.
What's up, Steve?
Oh, I was going to do a little of an announcement also. I mean, we just had our last auction on the 5th. Our next one's not until August 30th, so it gives you guys plenty of time to, get your lots together and whatnot. But it's never too early. I mean, maybe it is a little too early actually, but just letting you know it's on the 30th. So if you'd like to participate in that, you got plenty of time. No big rush.
Yeah.
Yes, nice.
Wow, these guys are nuts working out there on the pool.
Oh, look at this.
What's that?
He's having a live stream on Sunday at 3 p.m.
Who is?
Dr. Ted.
Oh, very cool.
I got it on the screen right there. My first live stream for Tub Q&A Sunday. Oh, nice. I'll be there.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, me too.
Yep, granted, I was only growing out juvies. Oh, I see.
That's angels, but the wrong kind of angels, huh, Gil? Kind of with little wings on the back.
outside and up as angels. Ah, that's right.
Somebody's going to need to send me a reminder about that. 3 Eastern, that's noon.
Yeah. Have a lot of predators. Yeah, they do have a lot of predators in Australia. I mean, almost everything that walks, crawls, or
well, whatever. It's either venomous or it will eat you.
Lots of predators.
Yeah.
I also did firemouth and blue acara. Oh yeah, I'm sure the convicts. I did those once outside.
Yeah.
But the thing with this here in Michigan, I mean, it was like 90 degrees during the day, and at nighttime it got down to like 50. And so they weren't doing. I mean, they didn't die or anything, but of course the tub was too small for one thing. So I mean, the temperature was like that water was like bath water, and then it was
what kind of fish?
Convicts.
Oh yeah, those are huge swings, huge temperature swings like that. Bigger tub, it would have been probably a little less or more stable.
Yeah, I want to have at least 100-gallon tub.
Yeah, I was thinking about putting some of those neon orange swordtails I have in the tub with my the Medaka rice fish. I don't know if that's a good idea or bad idea.
The rice fish?
Yeah.
Oh, you got them out there. They're breeding, right?
Yeah, they've stopped. I don't think they're still spawning. I was thinking about putting the swordtails with them. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea. Good mix. Good mix.
They probably eat the fry, though. I mean, if there's fry big enough for them to eat, they'll eat the Medakas.
Probably. I mean, they don't eat their own fry.
Oh,
the orange. No, it's weird. But those koi kahaku swordtails I have, they're right on them. They do. Or either that or maybe those 2 little black mollies I do or eat them. I'm not sure.
Elshon says Australia is Satan's pet shop.
Oh God.
Guys need to come on for a moment. Yes.
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, I'd love to.
On Sunday I will be more than happy to join you. Absolutely. So we were talking about
what's Fishner saying? Outside was the only way it could get what to spawn? Coptodon?
Captodon. I think that's an African cichlid, isn't it?
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly.
Oh, Sean, I love that. I was trying to say, yeah.
I'm not sure what fish that is. I think I've heard of it, but I can't think of what it would be.
Here, let me share this real quick.
Yeah.
These are those sailfin, the Yucatan sailfin mollies.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Wow. That's impressive.
Oh, that didn't work.
Oh, look
Isn't that great?
Look at that.
Look, and they're kissing.
They're locking jaw. They're fighting. Those are 2 males vying for the female's attention.
All right, I'll take it down. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty. Those are pretty fish. Yeah.
It definitely is.
And then if you get a bunch of them, you can shoot me a few.
Let's see now.
You see the swords eating the rice fish. Yeah, I guess I can too, and that was my concern. But you know how Dr. Ted was using the water hyacinth for his spawning mops? He said he took those out. I mean, I've got water lettuce in that tank, and I think that's what they're. And I've got spawning mops. I think they're laying their eggs on the water lettuce, not the spawning mops.
Okay, there you go, Dr. Ted. That's what he was saying. He wanted the link for in the chat here. He's going to come up for a moment.
Oh, all right.
Those are native fish in Florida.
Yeah.
Most stay fairly small. Oh, nice. I got the link there for you, Dr. Ted. Didn't I set the link down, or did I?
Yeah, I saw it go by.
There he is.
Hey, welcome back.
My settings. I just wanted to point something out because I know a lot of people have been talking about. Just change things here. A lot of people have been talking about the heat issue, but I just want to mention the thermodynamics with water. So it's real hot here now, right? These tubs are in the 90s, but
Wow.
Even in the 90s, in a 16-inch shallow tub, there is a thermocline. If I put, let me just try to get here. If I put my hand in here, warm on the surface, I'm just going down 14 inches. It's significantly cooler at the bottom of this tub.
Okay.
So even, and that is one of the things you have to understand about the thermocline. So the thermodynamics and water, the warm water layer will always be on the surface. So during the middle of the day, the fish retreat to the bottom of the tub. Even in a tub like this, which is only about 15 inches deep, but it's wider than it is deep. It's 40 inches wide. So you have enough gas exchange. I've never had a fish suffer from oxygen loss in full sun in a tub like this.
Okay.
And there is a thermocline. Now the thermocline is even deeper on those stock tanks back there that we were looking at. Oh, I got one right here. Duh. Right here, right? So this is going to even be a more significant thermocline. But you would be surprised, even in a shallow tub, you're going to get significantly cooler water as you put your hand at the bottom. So it's not as, if you're keeping small fishes and small tropical fishes, the heat is not a big issue as you think it is.
Oh, okay.
So I just want to mention that. So, experiment. Find your niche in your yard where maybe you get morning sun and afternoon sun. Maybe it hits a tree line, the sun, and maybe you get a little break of the shade midday. That's really will be fine. I've been keeping those tubs that were up on the deck there that I showed you. Those are in full sun all day long, and we're in 90 plus degree days every day. And my barbs are fine out there. My mini cichlids are fine out there. So I just wanted to bring that up to bring any concerns.
So the deeper the tub, I mean, you'd have more. You would have less to worry about with a deeper tub because it'd be much cooler at the bottom.
Right, it would be even cooler. So the thermocline is just deeper. The deeper you go, closer to the earth, and if your tub is buried, then it's even cooler. But don't think that a shallow tub does not have a thermocline. It does. I just wanted, and so one thing's helpful. You buy one of those cheap aquarium digital thermometers on Amazon that have the probe that's on a wire. When you put that probe on the surface of the water, near the surface versus the bottom, even a 15-inch tub, you're going to see a significant temperature difference.
Interesting.
And as Ron had said before, once the sun starts arcing and going down, these tubs cool off pretty quickly.
Right.
Maybe less quickly with more plant matter on top, but you'll notice with all my tubs, I always have open space on the surface, because a mistake a lot of people with tubs make is, all the little white cloud fry are moving down in there. Let's see if we can get a little candy shot in there. They're hard, it's hard with an iPhone. I can see them better because of the glare.
Sure.
But you never want to keep the whole surface cluttered, because you create a dead zone under there. You need light to penetrate your tub so the phototrophic bacteria can exist, and the whole cycle of life happens. Then you get plankton, then you get growth underneath. If you shut that off, the reason why water hyacinth is banned is not just because it clogs the waterways in the south. It creates dead zones. It makes a mat of plants that are so thick light cannot penetrate underneath. So the whole planktonic life cycle dies off. When that dies off, fish die off, water lilies die off. So you always want to keep. That's why water lilies evolved with a sinus. Jeff knows that term. Ron knows that term. The sinus on this leaf always allows some light to penetrate, because if it didn't, that water lily would probably die under there. You have to have, when you're dealing with stuff outside, there's a symbiotic relationship going on between light and freshwater plankton, different types of bacteria, phototrophic bacteria, aerobic, anaerobic. You don't want to screw with that. Don't make Mother Nature get mad at you and kill your fish.
Right.
I was wondering about the aeration, though. I mean, if there's no agitation too much on the water.
Never, no. Again, if your surface area, your diameter is greater than your depth, that's been my rule of thumb. And I know that because I've killed a lot of fish 25 years ago when I was not following that rule. All my tubs, even ones that are in full sun, if they're wider than they are deep, I have no problem. It's when you get a standard rope handle tub, like if I'm doing, these brine shrimp don't care, but if I was doing, a rope handle tub, like, one of these little things that we use to get weeds in,
right?
That's deeper. That's first of all tapered, which is bad, and it's not wider than it is deep. So you don't get the gas exchange. And without the gas exchange, then you have problems, right? You have a whole site, and it's not just your fish, right? It's the planktonic life that's in there, and the different types of bacteria that is keeping your tub healthy. So I always just tell everyone, always make sure that you don't make your surface completely covered. Always have some places for light to penetrate through. And that's my last tip of the day. And I'm sorry to barge in again because I just love hearing the sound of my own voice.
Do not apologize.
Yeah, that's good stuff. We appreciate it.
And also coming on, it gives Ollie Shawn and Jody P and Steven and Jenna and Dee Dee opportunities to trash talk me. So there's multiple reasons why I came back on. You see.
Thank you, Keith.
And we've got interesting and good info, and So, and Lance is asking, explain the tapered being bad.
Yes, I don't like a tapered tub because I find I don't get a good gas exchange that way.
Okay.
I like having a tub that's more of a flat or as squared off as I possibly can.
Interesting. Okay.
So like a big rectangular type thing would work.
Yeah, like for here, this is a rectangular tub, Jeff. This is the 40-gallon stock tank, tough stuff from Tractor Supply. Doesn't have any shelves like the other one I showed you, but very serviceable. Great on a deck because it's narrow. And I've got, these are where some of the paradise fish are. The great thing with any of the anabantoids, it doesn't matter. So with an anabantoid, gas exchange is not an issue for them, right?
Yeah, they can breathe that. You can breathe that oxygen.
Right. So they're great in shallow containers. So, okay, well, guys, I will let you get back. My apologies. I just wanted to bring up that thermocline issue.
No apologies, Dr.
I know.
You got to stop doing that. No apologies.
Because I know that a lot of people were commenting about the heat issue, but you'd really be surprised at what a thermocline is, even in a fairly shallow body of water.
I didn't know that. I learned something new today. Thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about that.
No. Well, it makes sense. I mean, we've got that big ass swimming pool in the backyard, and right now it's empty. But last summer or the summer before, really hot, and it was like bath water. But as you got lower in the water, it did cool off. But the top of the tank was, or the top of the pool was like bath water.
Oh, look at that! Look at
that
tank.
Yeah, and you'll find that your fish, with the exception of.
I wonder if there's what fish are in that tank.
I think you said black neons.
Oh, I love black neons. Yeah. Are those black neons in there?
Yeah, those are the black emperor tetras. Some people say they're different.
Okay.
Some people say that, they're black emperors. Some people say they're different species. Some people say that they're a morph. You can tell the males and females. I'm trying to get my camera decent here. Sorry, guys. By the color of the eyes. One eye color is a male. The other, there's a blue eye color or a green eye color. And depending on the eye color, one is male and one is female.
Oh, wow. So that's interesting.
I'm breeding these guys by just putting a big thick layer of Anubias, because this tub is totally this tank is totally in the shade. So the direct light from outside my deck is plenty of light. I have no light on top, plenty of light for the Anubias to actually grow and thrive. And the babies will emerge from the bottom here. Because these fish generally stay at the upper and middle layer, and then the babies will be nestled inside here, and then when they feel big enough, they will emerge and swim with their parents. So that's generally how I breed all the emperor tetras.
I have a question. Did I hear you say earlier that you had Congo tetras?
Yeah, I have Congo tetras in that 100-gallon stock tank that I showed you before there, Jeff.
And do they breed fairly well in there?
It's my I couldn't get them to breed last year in a colony method. Now I'm trying to move the breeding boxes over to try to breed them outside, a little bit. So this is a nursery tub. I have it in the shade because it's tetras. I think the tetra and light thing is a myth. Some people don't say it's real. There's one of the breeding boxes. This is a 50-gallon Rubbermaid stock tank, and this breeding box came from that 100-gallon stock tank that I showed you before. And I'm just moving this back and forth every other day with some of the water hyacinth. See if I get some Congo fry. It's an experiment. So these guys, you can breed fish two ways outdoors, right? You can do a 2-tub method where you move the plants back and forth, or in this case, the baskets.
Oh, that's right. You did it earlier. You just take them out of there and put them in another.
Or you can breed fish with a 1-tub method. So for the past 27 years, I've gone through all the 1-tub fish. Now I've run out of fish that are good for 1-tub methods. There's lots of them. And if you go to my book, the appendix in the back of the books, the fish glossary, shows you which fish are good 1-tub fish. Congo tetras seem to be a bit more predaceous, but I'd love to hear other people's experience with them, both breeding as a colony in a tank or outside. So please always share your information with me. But again, I have overstayed my welcome, guys.
No, you didn't.
Once again.
No such thing, Dr. Ted. No such thing.
I will leave you with some Lakothawi, Ron, which is a.
I like that fern right there. That fern is nice.
Yeah, these are the ferns that grow in our forest.
Yeah.
I think they're called pig ferns or something like that.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And again, guys, I will second time wish you both well. Thank you for having me on.
You too,
to blabber on again.
So much.
Yeah. No, have a great evening.
We'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Bye. Thanks again, guys.
We'll see you Sunday, Dr. Ted. Okay.
Yep, Whip's pretty sure my fish are boiled. Says at 116, you don't even need to go look. And it's 2 degrees more than that now, Whip. It's 118.
Yep. Dr. Ted has a pleasant voice. Yes, he does, doesn't he? June says, Dr. Ted, you have a pleasant voice?
Yeah, I never asked. Is he instructor at a school?
I don't know that.
College, university?
We can ask him that on Sunday on his live stream.
Yeah. Stream Elements, thank you. Yeah.
Yes. I'm looking at the time right now, 5:30. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here, Ron. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah. I think you wanted to wrap it up a half an hour earlier, as I recall.
Yeah, you know what, though? That was
good.
That was worth it. I mean, we usually go to like 6:30, but I'm like, today I got so much to do down here to get ready for these other shipments and stuff next week.
Veritable wealth of information there, Don.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jody P., for being here, and everybody else.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat. Wow, we got 33 people out here, and I want to thank each and every one of you.
Yep.
Me and Ron really appreciate it.
Yep, very much so. Always.
And we will be back with Ron tomorrow.
Yeah. Great group of people in the chat. Hang on just a second before you hit that button.
Oh, I'm not hitting it until, I'm not going to hit it right away.
Oh, okay, good. Good. No kidding. I just, I wanted to make sure I got Spinster Sister's email, and I do. Because otherwise I was going to give an alternate email address, my Garage Aquatics. Oh. But they live, or she lives right down the street from where I used to teach.
Christine.
That's funny. Small world. So if you're still there, Spinster Sister, I used to teach at El Camino College. So.
Wow. Is she in California? I'm sorry, is she in California?
Yeah. Right around the corner from where I used to teach.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you all so much. And we'll be, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, what you got time tomorrow, Jeff?
Yep, be 4:30 tomorrow Eastern Standard Time.
And 1:30 Pacific.
Yep, to be specific.
To be specific, yes.
Right.
Specific.
So
I'll put a thing up when we're done here. So
thanks a lot, everybody, and we will we'll see you tomorrow out we're on Ron's, and once again have a great morning, afternoon, or night, depending on where you're at. I know we got Australian people here. It's what time is it there? Morning? Bright and early in the morning.
Yeah, sometime daytime, early day. Yeah. And Whip, thanks for Ted's link. That's
thank
cool.
you, Whip. Thank you, Whip, for doing that.
Yeah, I just clicked the notify on that. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rachel. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Smiley.
Have a good one, and be good to yourself and each other. And we love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.